So the reason that I brought you three ladies in here is because it's to ask you if you want to do something. How would you like to be in a documentary of the Roots and Blues?
I guess. What would you do?
Step back a bit. So, Kara.
I hate you.
I know, and you will, but I've got to ask you a question.
Okay.
I want to know if you would like to make a documentary for Roots and Blues. And in this documentary, the idea behind it is that it is a student's perspective of the Roots and Blues. So what you would do is you would be on camera and you would be running the cameras. Also get to like take the camera around and you'd be the filmer and film other people in it as well. And you'd be interviewing, and what we want to do is get we want to get a perspective where we find out what volunteers are doing, and we want to know so people come up and help set up fences. What do they do for the rest of the year? What's their jobs? Why do they help out? We want to get people who bring in the porta potties, figure out what they're doing.
Please stop filming.
But if you're gonna make a documentary, aren't you gonna have to be on the film?
I guess.
So then you're gonna have to have people that are filming you with cameras.
Please.
Write the time code down.
I wrote it down. Oh, is it going?
Is it going right now?
Yes, it is going.
Okay.
Timer rolling quiet, please. And who are your friends that are also doing the documentary?
So, camera rolling, quiet, please.
Okay. So what's your name?
Chris.
My name is Rory Lee Cleveland.
My name is Matt.
We're here with Pascal Casey.
My name is Joey Murrah.
My name is Dina.
My name's Hannah.
Kara Ritchie.
This is Robin Swatchin.
I'm 14.
I'm 14, just about turning 15.
16 in 9 days.
And what kind of things do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to sing and play piano.
So what do you like to do in Salmon Arm in your free time?
Not a lot.
I like to have my little relaxing time with tea and movies at night. Kind of my zen, and I really relax after a hard week.
What kind of music do you sing and play in piano?
Well, I normally do classical. That's what I'm getting trained in right now. I listen to pretty much all types of music, which is why I was excited about coming, because there's so many different types of people.
Cool. Are you in a band?
Yes, I'm in a band called Colossal Damage.
My hobbies are playing bass, painting, drawing, anything kind of artsy.
I like to play my saxophone and draw, play computer games, watch TV like anybody else.
I've been working on magic tricks.
Magic tricks? What sort of magic tricks?
Card tricks, mostly.
Do you think you'll be a magician when you grow up?
Probably not. I'm not that good at it. But I can amaze my sister, because she's, really little.
I'm a video producer, local, tourism videos. I've been shooting here for about 10 years. Before that, I was a food photographer in Toronto, doing nothing but food, pies. Case got sick of that and moved out here and decided to do scenery.
This thing you can, so this light will go red when it's on, plus it'll say record on the screen. It won't show anything to the person in front of you, so they don't know when you're recording. See that one there? It's got a tally light on the front.
I want to be
Go ahead.
No, videotape each other.
Make sure you can see his brains through his nose.
Record him.
Oh, record him. Okay.
Basically, I want to learn how to make a movie, like how it all puts together and stuff, and how it all works, and filming and stuff.
Is that what you're thinking, Robin?
The other one.
I want to know about all the different people that come to the Roots and Blues.
What about you?
I wanted to learn how to make a movie, but I also want to know about all the different people, and the performers and everything, and just how the whole thing works.
Fred, can you cover over that? You're talking about that the rules again. What were the basic rules they should know? Like,
If you're playing around with lights, there's one problem with lights or cords. People step on cords. So if I was to step on that cord, that light could fall over and bang somebody in the head.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'm pretty sure.
You don't want to have your head in there when the light's on either, because that would just destroy you.
Yes, like
I think that
Well,
there's something.
I think that you guys did it wrong.
Oh no, that's right.
Actually, yeah, that's good.
Test 1, 2.
1, 2.
Hey, very good.
No, we were
You're
agreeing.
natural. You've done this before.
No.
Test 1, 2.
For the hair light,
okay, so
what
that-
it does
so
is lighting up her shoulder,
that would be the 3 guys.
the top of her head.
Really dark.
It's a little bit.
And Dina.
Gotta come back all the way.
It's just lighting up your hair and
We want
it's
someone
not
to
much.
just light up her
Matt
hair
and
and her shoulders, right?
So we should almost
But
put
we're hitting her
We
forehead.
should almost put Dina up there.
I'm not pointing it into
Don't
it.
use the light.
I'm not.
That would totally ruin that when it's lighting.
I can't even see the light.
Whoop, watch your feet. Watch my card. Turn on the main light. Movie star.
Do I look pretty? Yes, you always look pretty. Were we taking that?
Okay.
It says when the tape is shot or when the tape is finished shooting.
nope. I always put the date I started shooting on. It's
Okay,
just
the beginning.
everybody has their own different way of doing it. I always just put the date I started.
We're gonna go with your date then. Check it out. You still don't have to memorize it today, but if you put in a new tape, you have to make sure you label somehow or find out what you're gonna do with it.
Do you want to label them, open them, label them all beforehand and stick all stickers?
We could have like an alternate camera, like that one, filming the person who's filming, just and like whatever else is going on,
Yeah.
just for the part of the documentary process thing.
Okay.
That works.
That's very good for, well said, for documentary process. So, filming the filming. So these are the grounds, and this is the main gate. Is this gate right here? And it's locked. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but this thing's called the chuck wagon, and nobody's really sure why we have it. People have walked through the chuck wagon in previous years to come in, but the problem is it's really small. And so, like, when the festival starts, everyone wants to get in and get a good seat, and they don't really fit through there very well, so we always come through this gate. And it's locked. And it's double locked for security, and we don't have the keys, because I
bet
don't
we
get
could
the
fit under
keys for
there.
anything. I bet Hannah could, and maybe Kara. And that would be about it. So,
We can climb over.
if we were in a prison right now, this is what it would look like if we looked at the festival. Are you getting this, Robin?
Yeah.
You gonna get the shot in there? This is the prison shot. We have been locked out of the festival grounds. I think we're gonna need to find a key. Look, it fits.
But it won't work.
Try this little blue one. It fits. Try the one that says gas.
Doesn't even fit.
Well, that's kind of disappointing because they both fit, so maybe we're gonna have to walk around the other one. I'm not sure how to lock that back up.
You might like lock or something.
Okay, we can return to filming. Why is there a big black bear on the field?
Whoa! Is that a bear?
No.
It's a dog.
Boy, that's a big dog. Look at that thing.
It's huge!
That's like a black Clifford.
Let's go film and say, what are you doing?
Yeah, we can go get them. So,
Let's go get them.
this is alley stage, right? Like this is a little barn alley. So. AKA dance stage.
Yeah.
Over there is the world music stage, like straight across next to the kiddie stage. And then between the big trees is the shade stage. And then straight ahead, that's where the main stage is.
This is the main stage. In less than 1 week's time, the Pointer Sisters and Port Blunt and many other famous people will be standing right here. As you can see, it's going to be spectacular.
I was wondering why people would like complain in the newspaper that like it's too loud and it shouldn't go that late. Because it's like the one weekend, like Salmon Arm's pretty good for noise level. Like
late night entertainment.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, and they have like one weekend and they can't like suck it up. And
Yeah, why don't they just enjoy the music?
yeah. They're like, and then like I can't go to sleep because there's all this music playing. It's like, well, listen to it. So negative.
On stage?
It's popular.
Yeah,
but it's
it's
shaded.
shaded.
Hey, it looks smaller when. This is really weird, I know, but it looks smaller when nobody else
I know,
is
it's
here.
different, eh?
Yeah.
Take 2.
Hi, we're here with the driver of the sawdust truck. What's your name?
Dumpy McDumpy.
An action.
Take 2.
We're here with the dishwasher of the Roots and Blues. How long have you been doing this job?
I have been working for Roots and Blues, doing dishes for performers for about 12 years now.
There we go.
Okay, so you're a volunteer for Roots and Blues. What is exactly that you do?
Well, I go around to the stages, making sure there's good sound, everyone can hear it well, making sure the cords are all plugged in, safely tucked away. Yeah.
That's very important. Like, what, like, would you get in trouble if someone tripped over a cord?
Yeah, well, actually, just last year, I think, someone was walking by and the cord somehow got tangled around their neck, and they almost got suffocated to death.
That's
I know.
trauma.
Yeah, I got fined quite heavily, but
But you're back this year.
I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah.
They let me back.
Bye. Oh, now it says record.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. Okay. So what exactly do you do here?
I serve food to volunteers.
And what's that like?
Well, it's hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the Roots and Blues, and why are you the janitor?
I like all the music and all the cool people, all the interesting garbage that they leave on the ground for me. It's a very fascinating job to see. When some people think of a janitor, they just think of Sam Goodall's garbage person, but no, it's actually a lot more to it than that. If you take a look at this, it's actually like a piece of art. Isn't it beautiful?
see.
And what do you like most about your job?
I like to wash dishes that have spaghetti on them. The people who eat spaghetti are premium people, and I think they deserve lots of attention, so I wash their plates the best.
Oh, cool.
And I dump off the sawdust so that people that have bare feet can walk bare feet freely.
Oh, that's nice. Do you enjoy your job?
I actually quite enjoy it because I get to drive around in the truck all the time, and it's fun.
So that's your favorite part of your job, driving around in the truck?
Yeah.
What's your least favorite part?
Picking up the sawdust.
Well, forgiveness is key to
Oh
life.
yeah, second
Yeah.
chance.
It's very good. So hopefully there won't be another incident like that.
No, I'm putting up blockers, like big glass panels around all the cords. Like the people won't see them, but there's no chance of tripping or strangling or suffocating.
It's
with you.
very smart. Like, good
Yeah.
idea.
And what's the worst part of your job?
I think the worst part is when people eat meatballs and they put the sauce all over the rim of their plate, and then it is very hard to wash, and I don't think this is very premium. Been nice to have your time. Thanks
Yeah, it's been
for the
great.
interview.
Remember, garbage is treasure. Have a nice day.
Bob. Okay, so 0, 51, 59, 26. So Dina interviewing Bob by, what does it look like? It looks like the main stage.
Yeah.
You're filming something, you have a certain impression of how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Have you had anything where you've actually seen the footage and it's not turned out the way you were expecting?
Yeah, like what's the interviews?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes they were worse, sometimes they're better than you expected them. Yeah.
Like which one as an example?
That one guy was pretty cool.
Okay, so who are you and where are you from?
I'm that one guy. I'm from San Francisco, California, and but resident of the world. I tour like 10 months out of the year, so All right.
Yeah.
So is this your first time in Salmon Arm?
It is. It's actually my first time in BC, believe it or not. I've never been up, even though I've been on the West Coast most of my life, I've never made it this far north. So
that's really
this is
cool.
incredible. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So what does it mean for you to be performing here at the Roots and Blues?
It's just a great opportunity to. Well, festivals are always fun, but it was a chance to get to see this whole part of the world, and just be a part of something amazing.
Bring me a bucket of guts. Be sure they couldn't smell it, and keep your mouth shut. Here's a bucket and some money, now run. Go straight there and back, stay on the path, and keep your mouth shut.
So how did you come up with your instrument? Because it's so unique and stuff.
It's been a slowly evolving thing for quite a while. I was an upright bass player my whole life, and I developed this very percussive style where I was banging on the body like a drum, if you can kind of imagine it. And I was getting hired a lot as a one-man rhythm section to back other artists a lot, and when I started writing songs, I sort of figured I could accompany myself on the upright bass, and so my act started on the upright bass. And in a very similar fashion that I play the magic pipe, but it was totally acoustic. And then it slowly evolved into this thing, which was it was a very slowly evolving project, put it that way. I mean, I thought about the idea for about 3 years, and then I spent about a year walking up and down the aisles of hardware stores and pulling materials off the shelves.
So take this rusted bucket and run. Go straight there and back, stay on the path, and keep your mouth shut.
Where'd you come up with the name That One Guy?
That came as sort of a joke and a dare in a way from a club owner who, I told him I could be a one-man band. It's sort of a joke because I didn't want my band. I had an 8-piece band. We were playing this club every Tuesday, and I was tired of schlepping all the guys out there for $50. They didn't want to do it anymore, and I told them I'm going to come by myself next week and keep the $50 for myself.
And then what happens after you guys log?
We get to make a plan what we're putting into it, I think.
Yeah, what we call a paper cut. That's what you guys are going to be doing.
Yeah.
So you do a paper cut, then finally you'll get onto the computer and start editing.
Yeah.
And who wants to be an editor here? Who wants to be running the computer?
Pascal.
Pascal.
He's probably Matt. Genius. Oh, and Chris. Let's just let the guys do it.
What? You gotta be kidding.
Yeah. We'll tell them what to do and they'll do it.
Okay, there's the plan.
From Lagos, Nigeria on the drums. Mr. Mano Setio.
On est en train de monter le stage pour l'événement du week-end, pour le Roots and Blues Festival.
Est-ce que vous êtes venu ici avant ou c'est la première fois?
C'est ma 5e ou 6e année.
Faites-vous toujours la même chose?
Non, je fais beaucoup de concerts, mais aussi des événements corporatifs, des événements sportifs partout au BC.
Alors, quelle est votre chose préférée à propos de Roots and Blues?
La musique.
Oui, moi aussi. Merci.
25 minutes now past 7 past 8 in the Mountain Time Zone. We have a few people gathered here this morning. They might have noticed that there are some cameras zooming in and out during our broadcast. To find out what that's all about, we've brought in one of the seasoned film crew to fill us in on it. His name is Chris Pedersen, and he's going into grade 9 at Salmon Arm Senior Secondary this fall. Hi, Chris. And how were you chosen, or how did you get involved in this?
We were chosen by Mr. Roberts, who has been all of our band teacher at one point. So
this is a learning experience?
Yes, very much a learning experience.
What's the vision in your head for what this film will look like once it's done?
Hopefully look professional-like. What I really love.
This documentary has to be about what you guys think and the ideas that you come up with. That's your frame. And you need to just come up with a picture. That was a beautiful metaphor. That's your frame. And you need to just come up with a picture.
This movie is also about you guys becoming filmmakers. Documenting the process of the festival, the Roots and Blues Festival, and all its volunteers, because without them we wouldn't have this festival. It's a very interesting project, actually. And hopefully, we'll carry on year by year by year, and we can see in 20 years a very interesting documentary about the people that are documenting the festival. So now we know what the story we're telling. So every picture that we're going to frame out has to tell that story. The story about volunteerism, the story about you guys becoming filmmakers, and the story about the putting together of the whole festival.
Here for the first aid station for the Roots and Blues.
Kathy Barassa.
Okay, and you're?
Diane Jewell.
Diane Jewell, and you guys live in Salmon Arm, or where are you guys from?
I live in Sycamores, and I'm in White Lake. It's like we're here to make sure the artists' needs are met in such a way that they just give the best show they can.
My name is Jerry Barassa. I'm from Consort, Alberta, and I came to this festival 3 years ago. I saw about it on the internet and started volunteering last year. And I'm back here for a second year of volunteering.
Actually, I'm a paramedic at the BC Ambulance Service, and I work full-time up in Salmon Arm, and I come down here to volunteer my time.
I started as a driver when it became an outdoor festival. I had a lot of previous festival experience, and I was ready to get back involved and do things. I like to volunteer.
It's a great time, and I love music and all the people that are around, so it's a wonderful opportunity and a great deal of fun.
How does it feel to be a volunteer here at Roots and Blues?
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely. It's great to be a part of the community and to share the knowledge that I have, and that goes along with everybody that works here. We'd like to partake and just offer our services for free, and hope everybody has a happy and exciting time.
Volunteering is really important. It helps. I love music, but I'm a terrible musician, so I think doing what I'm doing helps everybody else enjoy the music, and I figure that's my contribution to the great big scheme of things.
Okay, left hand goes on there. Right hand operates this. You don't have to go through because you're not holding the camera.
It's more comfortable like that.
Whatever way works for you.
Right.
Yeah, you can do a lot with that job. Okay.
I'm Solo Sissoko, come from Senegal, living in Norway, Oslo.
society in Stockholm who wanted me to come there and play on a poetry evening or something, play my Swedish folk music. But it was a Senegalese society. And they also asked me, can you just have a jam session with a kora player living in Norway and he's coming too? And I said, well, I can do that. I didn't know anything about solo, but I thought nobody would be there, so I can do that. So, but then it was funny because after a while they put up huge posters in the city in Stockholm where they said Elegant Solo, as if we were a band, but we had never seen each other.
So, what is the flag on the front?
Sorry?
What flag is on the front?
Yeah, this flag. Yeah, I get it from the kids in France. They come, and this is the flag from Senegal. Yeah, that's that. And they come and give it to me like a present. And they put it behind the Kora. Yeah, I have it maybe for 2 months ago. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Maybe I will play one song for you.
Okay.
That'd be great.
So. Solombitala Canada Jomalwani Urara Solombitala Salmon Amle Wali Salundala Manyani Alamana Libena Kaira ma Fama Laila Kobena Tumana Kaira Baraka.
That was amazing.
Yeah. For you.
Okay, Lori, start talking.
Okay, so what are your guys' names?
I'm Russell.
I'm Dylan. You Russell. Sweet. So what time did you guys get here?
Noon 30.
Hey, that's running.
I'm coming visiting you. I'm going to come visit you live.
You're not giving them anybody anyway, so.
Small real big event.
I'm Michael Franti and I play in Spearhead.
Why do you think this place is called Seminar?
Well, I must admit I cheated on that. I asked somebody on the way up here how this place gets to be called Salmon. But I was thinking, like the arm of a salmon. I kind of like that idea better. But the arm of the lake is not so interesting to me, especially since there's no more salmon left. But I had my own fantasy made up about a land-bearing salmon that could crawl under the land and steal people's food before they could eat it. I'm a musician, and I'm a filmmaker, and I travel the world, going to hot spots around the world, places where there's war.
One thing that I found is I was in the Middle East is that although there was war raging on all around us, that I met people everywhere who were willing to do extraordinary things in order to achieve peace. So I'm spirited out tonight and spirited out over this weekend. I dedicate this song to anybody who is willing to do something extraordinary in their own life in some way each day, to let somebody else know that they're not the only person in this world and that they're not alone. So you got to choose your side from the start. Nobody right, nobody wrong. You landed in a great big fight when the sun. Nobody right, nobody wrong. They say you got to choose your side when the sun. Nobody right, nobody wrong. It ended in a great big fight when the sun. Nobody right, nobody wrong.
So what is some of the stuff that you've done in life?
Well, I'm concerned about the state of the world right now, you know, and most recently I traveled to Iraq. I played music on the street with people in Iraq, also to Israel, Palestine, and the Gaza Strip. And after I leave here, I'm going to Brazil, and to the favelas in Brazil to play music down there. And mainly my role is as a witness to what's happening, and as a documentarian. I make films myself. But also as just somebody who gives and shares the gift of music with other people.
I'll be gone today, but I'll be back on around the way. Seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know.
What is their reaction when you're playing there? Like, what do they come and sit around you? Or?
Yeah, I just play on the street. So people come and they come, whatever they have in their life, their babies in arms, their rifles on the other hand. Come and sit down and listen and clap and dance and sing.
I bet you that really changes like your point of view on life and stuff, or?
Yeah, it definitely changes my perspective to see other people, how they're dealing with adversity and how they rise above it, and then sharing that message with other people around the world in hopes that they'll want to get involved in seeing the larger picture.
To the east, to the west, one love people never gonna stop. To the east, to the west, to the north and south. To the east, to the west, one love people never gonna stop.
I think that's why music is so important.
Definitely. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good
Nice
luck.
to meet you.
You're welcome.
Great. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, boss. Cool. Peace.
Turn off, take it out, put this back in there, and we'll go and turn those two off, de-rig this, give it back to the boss, hook this one back up, and then you put it, this goes in here, and then it goes in automatic, right, and that's it.
traveled to Jamaica or anything like that to get the reggae feel?
Actually, one time I did. I went a couple of years ago and I had an opportunity to record in Tough Gong Studios, which was Bob Marley's old studio. So we had to, we essentially bought our way in, paid like the engineer $40. We're like, hurry up, let us record a track. So me and a buddy went in with acoustic guitars and tried to make an offer for one of Bob's gold records and they wouldn't do it.
Well, the contract claims I got 10 grand, but all I want to do is play cards. My baby says I would take the show, but I can tell you the truth, I don't want to go. It's a real good game, but play high low, and all I want to do is play cards. We wanted to thank you for your energy, for singing along, for clapping, for sticking it on the rain today. You deserve a hand, everybody. Thank you so much. And while we're saying thank you, how about a big hand for all the volunteers who work very hard to keep this thing going all weekend. Thank you.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better, a whole way in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Sing it to us now, come on. Will the Will the
bring one for today. No. Tell me that the taxman lost his way.
Where are you?
Tell me that the hurting ain't gonna hurt no more. Tell me that somebody stop the freaking war. Tell me that the whole world's wonderful. And tell me that BC's got a lot of soul. Tell me that we all got plenty of time. To make something. And tell me that I can come back to Salmon Arm and rock with y'all.
The hosts and hostess of Salmon Arm just rock. So I hope I see you next year at the Salmon Arm Roots and Blues Festival 2008.
Is that alright? Or do you want me to do something else? Okay, doke.